Good day, and welcome to episode 39 of the 100 Spin Test, where I take roulette strategies and deliberately play them poorly. There are too many distractions which prevent people from playing roulette perfectly. So the goal of this channel is to honestly see if certain flat betting strategies can deal with real-world distractions and human imperfection. Other times, you need a laugh and mock those who take themselves too seriously. Today's test strategy is from an October 31st, 2023 YouTube short by the Casino Kings titled The Most Genius Roulette Method Ever. The kids are alright and their channel is hilarious. No matter what strategy anyone touts, there is always that pesky house edge which varies between 1.35% on a French wheel to 7.69% if you're crazy enough to play on a 000 wheel. Therefore, a large number of consecutive unmodified bets can drain a bankroll. That's okay because these lads put a positive spin on FAFO. I'm predicting that we'll FO that when these dudes FA, things will be no better or worse than so-called experts. Since I play online, I'll use a European wheel. There are 13 winning numbers out of a possible 37, giving you a 35% likelihood of winning on each spin. There are also 17 partial losses and 7 whacks. To simplify things for analysis and scaling, I've increased the unit size to $1, euro, or pound. The bet appears to be tap the screen until you run out of money, but since I am a classy scientific bitch, I'll replicate their bet, albeit scaled because I'm using fake simoleons and besides that's the way I roll. The strategy as played is a bunch of corner, split, and straight-up bets. Starting with the corners, place 2 units each on the 5 to 9, 11 to 15, and 14 to 18 corners and 1 unit each on the 4 to 8, 7 to 11, 8 to 12, 10 to 14, 20 to 24, 22 to 26, 25 to 29, and 28 to 32 corners. Now the splits. Start with 2 units each on the 5 to 8, and 20 to 23 splits and 1 unit each on the 7 to 8, 7 to 11, 13 to 14, 14 to 15, 14 to 17, 16 to 17, 19 to 20, 20 to 21, 20 to 23, 23 to 26, 24 to 27, 29 to 30, and 30 to 33 splits. Finally 1 each on 9, 14, 15, 19, 20, 23, and 26. Thanks, Jack Ace. I couldn't have done the bet description and payout list without you. You win 94 units if the ball lands on 14 or 20, 67 units if the ball lands on 23 or 26, 58 if it lands on 8, 49 if it lands on 15, 31 if it lands on 17 or 19, 22 if it lands on 5 or 9, 13 if it lands on 7 or 23 and 4 if it lands on 11. I'm glad I'm using a robo voice over for this. My mouth would be ever so tired if I used my own. You will lose 5 if the ball lands on 10, 16, 27, or 30, 14 if the ball lands on 12, 13, 21, or 24, 23 if it lands on 6, 18, 25, 28, or 33, and all 41 if it lands on 0, 1, 2, 3, 34, 35, or 36. I'm glad this is over, but why did they make it so complex?
As always, the chart below shows the progress of the strategy as misplayed and gives a hint at how volatile the bet is. Now let's speed things up and watch the progress. I'll be back at the end to summarize.
Well, that was a disaster. I guess the lads made the right call by shutting it down after a spin. We reached a high water mark of 92 and a low of -446 before settling at -419. I won't go through actual results compared to expected results, but there is a chart on the screen. It's a major burn. We lost 4 times the house edge of 111. I ran a few statistical tests on the results. The chi-square test indicated that these results were likely random. The average number of spins before we got a hit was 3.6 with a standard deviation of 2.3. That means it took up to 8 spins to get a win 65% of the time and 10 spins or less 95% of the time. The maximum number of consecutive wins was 2 and losses was 11. There was one repeater, 21 repeated once. The hot 3 numbers were 3 and 21 with 7 hits each, and 33 with 6 hits. The cold 3 were 2, 7, and 11 with no hits each. This bet was a joke and it did poorly, but there have been bad bets featured on this channel that have done worse. It goes to show that a joke bet can outperform some of the crap that you can find on YouTube.
Keep in mind that casinos are not there to make you rich. So test strategies on a simulator and read the critiques of any strategy that you are planning to use. Also, all roulette players should remember that no system works all the time and some don't work at all. Adjust your risk level accordingly. Good luck until the next time.